there. I'm going to visit my family in the Dominican Republic, which I haven't seen in a very long time. I mean, I talk to them at least 3 times a week. However, since my grandmother passed away, I have not been able to go to the Dominican Republic. So yeah, it's just a lot. It's just been a lot for us since that moment, and a lot for me because I've gone through a lot since she passed away, or even before she passed away. I was in a really bad relationship with my ex-boyfriend, and sometimes when the person that you're with, or the person that you want to be with, or the person that you're trying to build a life with is not building a life with you, they're building a life on their own, and only see you as something else, or only see you as an object of just like just money and things like that. You can rest assured that this person is not going to appreciate you. And he did not appreciate me, not one bit, not 1 second. So I went through a lot of financial stress, and a lot of financial issues because of the money that I had to dish out or hash out. Because my partner didn't see me as somebody that he can grow a life with. He only saw me as something temporary, and I didn't understand that. Nor did I see that. Nor did I want to hear or listen to advice when I was told that I should have let him go a long time ago, and I didn't do it. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this video so far, and that you guys like the tablecloths that I chose for this specific video. I'm gonna do other videos for with this as well. I know I'm recording right now and it's kind of like back to back, but when I upload them, they're not gonna be back to back. I promise. I'm gonna try to put as much work as I can into this channel. I really love ASMR, not only because it has helped me relax and has helped me go through a lot of stressful situations myself, but because I know it works. If you guys start hearing noise in the background, it's my neighbors. They love to listen to very, very loud music to the point where it's like everyone has to hear it, so you guys will probably hear it in the background. I'm not gonna stop recording because they've been like this all day long. All day long. So yeah, I'm like, in the past 2 years I've recuperated myself from a lot of financial debt and a lot of financial situations, and have endured and moved on certain relationships and stuff. But I feel like I've gotten so much better and matured so much out of it because it's what I needed, and what and certain situations that I went through, I had to go through them to mature even more. Not because I wasn't mature already, but I just had to mature more than what I already was, because I was in a very place of denial, and it was no good. I'm not taking fault away from anybody else, because one day they will have to meet their creator due to certain situations and places I was put into. But yeah, I don't agree with people staying with other people for money, and on top of that you treat them like shit. Yeah. Not to say that in my current relationship I don't have issues, because we do have a lot of issues and a lot of things we have to work through, and because my ex-boyfriend was just a plain old douchebag. You know, certain situations do occur because other people put themselves in that situation, or lie about certain situations, or are just like that. They're just nasty fucking people. Yeah. So we'll see if I ever see him in the future or something. He'll see how much I've grown and that I'm a better person, and that he didn't get to break me. And that to me will be the biggest revenge. Or maybe he'll see me on YouTube making videos, trying to help other people escape the same situations, etc. Which, yeah, I have a lot of videos that I can make about this situation, and like what to do, what not to do, and how certain situations can tie you down, especially if you are in a relationship where you feel like this person is your soulmate. You know, there's a lot of things that can tie you down to that perspective of things. Yeah. And it's not because you hate the person, it's because you love them unconditionally. But there's some people that don't know how to appreciate that. They don't know how to look past your faults, and so they expect you to accept them, but they don't accept you. So my advice to anybody that's in a relationship where you know something's going on, don't turn a blind eye. Even though most of us, not just women but men as well, we turn a blind eye on like what our partners are doing or what they're not doing and how they're mistreating us, and that at the end of it all might make and break the relationship. However, I also do feel like there's certain situations where only those who love for real can stay together, because you can hurt somebody so much, or take so much, or expect so much, or not be understanding to the point where your partner feels it and bottles things up and stuff for many years, and the next thing you know, you're divorced or you're separated. My advice to people is that you just have to not just expect people to accept you the way you are, and then you don't do that in return. Some people have to forgive cheating, and you have to go through something like that to wake up and smell the coffee. And there's just so many ways that you can handle the situation. Some people won't accept cheaters, liars anymore because they've been dealt with so many times. And other people just they just take it just to take it, you know. And other people just continue to turn a blind eye. But you have to learn your limitations in relationships. You can't just stay just because other people are doing it. You can't do that, okay? You have to do things when the time is right. When your time is right, that's when the time is right. Don't push other people to be there for you, or be there just to be there, you know, because then you'll form faulty layers of relationships, and that's not something you want to do, because then you'll procreate in faulty platforms, and you don't want to bring your children into faulty situations. And there's always you're always dating your partner, whether you're married or not. I used to be a paralegal for family law, and I would never go back to doing family law practice, because that really changed my perspective in regards to how to actually deal with things. There's so many people that marry each other for the wrong reasons, or stay together for the wrong reasons. Like, for example, with my ex-boyfriend, he stood with me not because he loved me, but because I was taking care of him, because because I was not in love with him because I didn't accept him the way he was. I never cheated on him, never lied, but that situation just made me realize I wasn't in love with him, because when you walk away, it's you were in love to a certain limitation, and so your love has limitations. And I'm a true believer of unconditional love, and where you love somebody so deeply and so purely, when you accept them in their rights and their wrongs, even if you don't stay with them, even if you're not in a relationship with them, but you can still have a foundation or a friendship, especially if you are have financial relationship responsibilities like he and I did, and he didn't give a shit. But it also taught me that I have to be a better woman, be more understanding, be more careful, be more attentive. Otherwise, someone else will take what you thought was yours, you know. So it's all a lesson learned. It's not always just the other person. There was something that you were or weren't doing, or were doing too much of. And in my situation, I was doing too much of the financial, but I wasn't taking care of anything spiritually and physically. I wasn't having deep conversations, and someone else took that, and now he has a whole family, his wife. I want to say that he's married, and the only reason I know that is because he still owes me money, and I was looking around for him. Recently, he waved at me on Facebook, and I added him as a friend, but he hasn't responded. So maybe we can have serious closure, and I can explain to him what I felt at the time, because I wasn't in love with him anymore, you know. But it still wasn't a reason for him to react the way that he reacted. You could have easily just walked away from a situation, and I mean, I could have easily just walked away from a situation, and I didn't. So that's also my fault, you know. You can't expect for people to take the faults for everything, because that's not realistic. That's not how life works. So, first advice, be realistic. Second advice, you have to learn to accept people the way they are. Love unconditionally. It's a very high frequency to be in. It's very high in emotions. And learn what your limitations are in relationships. You can't say you're going to go into a relationship and not know what your limits are, because then you'll get abused. And that also happened to me, you know. So those are the 3 advices that I have right now as far as relationships are concerned, and when it has to do with your ex and everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I appreciate you guys, all your views and everything, all the comments, if any have been left from the first video.